I've had warmer welcomes from Decepticon combat brigades. Bulkhead? That's you? What's with all the security? Sometime tomorrow, if I put metal to the pedal. If you're trying to ruin my day, you're gonna have to try harder. You cons have gone soft on me. Ever think I might need a hand here? If this is all you got, the planet's in bigger trouble than I thought. What's the finish, you old wrecking ball? You keeping Bulkhead out of trouble? We're gonna get along just fine. Optimus Prime. It's a privilege. Been bouncing from rock to rock, searching for signs of friend or foe. Now, I find both. I would be honored. Tell Megatron he's fragged in the head if he thinks Bulkhead won't sniff out an imposter. You? Ha! Sorry, Doc. Guess we're a little charged up. You built this bridge from scratch, huh? That's quite a feat of engineering. Something wrong with it? What if you need to use it? So, how long will the defrag take? Huh. What I do best. Yeah, seemed like a good idea at the time. What? What do you mean? I've been stuck in a can too long. I should go topside before I get stir crazy. Well, let's go now. You tell him. You're better at it. How about if Miko here shows me the rest of your base? Where is this bunker located, exactly? Can't say it does. So, any way out of here besides bridging? Hey, what are you guys talking about? That's a heck of a story. I'm not sure I'd... Fine. You want to live in the past, Bulkhead? The Wreckers were trapped between a Decepticon patrol and the smelting pit. The cons were vicious, bearing down on us with everything they had. Me and Bulkhead engaged the enemy, left them for scrap. Then I made us a way out, using their backsides as stepping stones to cross the molten metal. Isn't that how it happened? Maybe they gave your boy such a hero's welcome. He got the warm and fuzzies and decided to switch sides. I see fellas who might vastly enjoy watching me pound some dents into you. Well. I'd shut that hole before the stink comes through. Ugly's mine. You, hit the switch. It's time to take out the trash. All yours, buddy. Nice lob. About that, Bulk. Now that my ship's repaired, I'm itching to know what else I might find out there. There's room for two, Bulk, even with a backside like yours. Who knows who we might find out there? Some of the old crew? If anything happens to my favorite wrecker, I'm coming after you. You got nowhere left to run, Con! Had a feeling the gang might show. Oh, no, you don't. Dreadwing rigged the place to blow. Huh. Well, our Con's getting away. Ow. Take it easy, Doc. I need that arm. Look, Commander, apologies for the fireworks. Won't happen again. But I've tracked Dreadwing across 100 light years of space. I was, until I found one. A wrecker. Sea spray. Not so good, Bulk. Blown to bits, actually. My flyer, the Jackhammer, picked up Sea Spray's signal a couple of light years from Maderan. We made contact and arranged a rendezvous in the Dromedon system. But Dreadwing must have intercepted the transmission, because he got to Sea Spray first. Proximity bomb. Supposed to take us both out. Guess I should be glad the Jackhammer can take a punch. I picked up Dreadwing's ion trail and tracked it through a dozen solar systems before catching up with him. And he led me right back to this, Marble. Some coincidence, huh? Hope he's enjoying the visit. It's gonna be his last. Are you suggesting we sit back and do nothing? Cover a tighter leash? Let me clarify, Tiny. I'm not one of Optimus Prime's people. Roadbuster, Pyro, Impactor, Rotostorm, Sea Spray, all dust. Guys like Optimus, they talk a good game, but when you're in the scrap, they don't want to get their hands dirty. Because Prime was the real thing, blah, blah, blah. Dreadwing. I'll see you there, Con, just to watch you fry. I know, but when has that ever stopped me? You coming with? You know Wreckers don't call for backup. They call for cleanup. I don't like unfinished business. That all you got? If you're thinking about flying out of here... Bulkhead! What took you so long, Bulk? Don't tell me riding with Prime has made you... soft? With all due respect, sir, Bulkhead knew the risks. Every Wrecker does. Now, I'm sure he's just somewhere in this rubble. You coming with? The Wreckers scattered a long time ago, and alone's usually a lot less complicated. Blasters and fuel pumps don't mix. Our boy's just up ahead. Scrap. You really got yourself in a heap of scrap this time, partner. Better get to work. Fail-safes, dummy leads, booby traps. It's a work of art. Trying to focus here, Bulk. It's like I told you. When the scrap hits the fan blades, the generals are the first to bail. I didn't leave you on Sandakan, and I'm not leaving you here. Blaster fire's getting closer, as if the commander's... Bulkhead, wait! Will you listen to me, Bulk? You were right. Dreadwing's the only one who can defuse it. And Optimus knows it too. And with you, you'll never shake us. I had it narrowed down to the blue or the yellow, or the red. So, who do we call for cleanup? Listen, Commander, I just want to say it was an honor watching you work. I think maybe I had the wrong idea about you. Whoa, let's not jump the gun here. Not sure if I'm ready to give up my freedom just yet. Maybe I could do some exploring, see if this rock suits me. The boss thought you needed backup, huh? I'll be sure to be on my best behavior, Doc. Whatever you say, sunshine. So, all of Team Prime's busy chasing down these 4 Iacon relics? There's more? No worries, Doc. I got you back. Then I'm lucky you're along for the ride, champ. 'Cause we got a bogey on our tail. Megatron's communications chief? You might want to grab onto something. What's that? I welcome a good distraction. The hunter becomes the hunted. Choke on that, Con. Nah, right thruster's fried. His little birdie would still be pecking at our tailpipes. The jackhammer's not going anywhere. If you want to catch that Con, we need to roll. Not anymore, it isn't. Guess someone's gonna need a new snitch. Hang on there, Doc. Situation's ripe for an old Wrecker trick. Sooner or later, Soundwave's gonna come looking for his pet. We let him reunite and return to base, packing a live grenade. The first time Wave reaches inside, he trips the pin and kaboom! Sounds complicated. Thought we were in a hurry. You really have the chops to pull off that kind of programming? A decoy, as in, we want them to find it, but it doesn't blow? Seems like a waste of a perfectly good grenade. To buy you some time. And, who knows, maybe to pick up a relic. You dropped something. This should be fun. I go again, shattering expectations. Any last words? Right, silent type. Doc, I'm sorry. Figure you got maybe 2 minutes. Just resting my optics. And my audio receptors. The only thing I require right now is some hull sealant. Trust me, the jackhammer here is in more need of repair than me. Yep. See you around, Ratchet. What's the damage, Doc? I've watched you work. You're a maestro. You gonna tell me who did this to him? You do that. What are you doing here? I'm taking you back. Kid, I get it. You want payback. You and me both. Trust me, when I find out which one of Megatron's goons jumped our boy, I'll take care of him. My way. Who? You didn't think I've just been sitting on my can since I've been on this rock? The bugs are bound by a single mind. Trying to draw just one of them out is nearly impossible. So we're gonna make some noise. Now you can sneak in there and scope things out a lot easier than I can. Good job, kid. Keep going. We give Megatron a shout. Nice operation you got here, Megatron. Although technically, you might say it's under new management. What can I say, Chief? I'm uncouth. And right now, I'm sitting on top of one of your big, juicy mining ops. Maybe, but I'm gonna keep on hitting them, one by one. Until you give me what I want. The Insecticon scum who tried to frag Bulkhead. Wouldn't bet on it, so here's the deal. I'm gonna transmit the coordinates of my next target. If Hardshell cares to meet me there, maybe he can save you from another loss. And Megatron? Just in case you ever wondered what 3 tons of exploding energon sounds like, maybe you ought to power down for a while. No question, kid. Bulkhead's the toughest wrecking ball I've ever known. And Ratchet's a great doc. The best. Like I said, Bulkhead's too stubborn not to pull through. I know it, and I bet you do too. Kid, if anything happens to me, press this. I've preset the autopilot to get you back to Prime's base. And you did. But it ends here. Sorry, kid, but Bulkhead's gonna wake up. And he'll file off my rivets if you're not there when he does. You in there, bug? What's the matter, Hardshell? Not used to fighting a bot who hasn't been doused in toxin? Only when you're too primitive to do 2 things at once. Go, kid. Get out of here. Nice work, kid. I thought I told you to hit autopilot. Too many to pick off. I'll need something with a wider blast radius. I only carry one at a time. Welcome to the Wreckers, kid. You did Bulkhead proud. She's fine. Kid's a pro. I'm not sure I want to see Bulk right now. Not like this. You didn't think I was gonna let Team Prime have all the fun, did you? picked up a strange energy surge. Hope you don't mind the company. We're still on the same team, Doc. Always will be. Don't stop now. I was just beginning to enjoy myself. Like I told you, they weren't expecting me. They never bothered to fill me in. So go ahead, knock yourself out. Do your worst, Doc. I'm a wrecker. I can take it. Where is Screamy? Doesn't have the bearings to do this himself? Hey, are you a flyer? Okay, I'll tell him. Thought so. Yeehaw! Thanks for the ride. Catching up with a few old dance partners. Good to see you, kid. Safe to assume we're the only 3 wreckers around? There is no base. Khan's blasted it to dust. And boom. I figured the Khans were up to something, so I did a little poking around under my hood. I salvaged some munitions from the jackhammer on my way out. You thought that made a loud noise? Just wait. Simple. When we light up this place, the blast will be big and unmistakable. Let's get this party started. Megatron? What's a dragon? You looking for me, beast? I'm right here. Good thing I know just where to find some. Incoming! And the walls came tumbling down. Does it matter? Thanks for the save. You? Guess blowing that mine made us pretty easy to spot. Maybe his scanner's faulty. Whoa, who put shoulder pads in command? Aye, aye, Captain. Now you're speaking my language, sir. Guess we'll have to sneak past enemy lines, wrecker style. Fire in another hole. You call this not much else? I was thinking Bulk could catch that lob. Some things never change. If my ship weren't a twisted wreck at present, I'd do that, sir. What makes you think Buckethead would stop at just one? On it, Chief. Yeehaw! Blah, blah, blah. Wrecker fact number 17. Scrap. Ah, bolts. Forgot you were in there, kid. Why not? Prime told you to lead the wreckers on this one. I assumed he meant all of them. Wouldn't think of it, sir. The kid's a full-blown wrecker. Isn't that right, Bulkhead? Look, she may be small, but she saved my tailpipe. Snuffed an Insecticon, all on her own. Except back then, I didn't need permission to pick my partners. During all those cycles it took me to travel to Earth, all I could think about was getting our band of brothers back together. But this isn't the lineup I had in mind. You did the smart thing, Bulk, leaving the wreckers when you did, while we were still bringing our A-game before the rust set in. Whatever it is, it's big. And it's coming fast. Wreckers don't call for backup. Not sure I like the sound of that. Hey, hothead! Oh, scrap. Well, that didn't go exactly as planned. Even if I intended the confined space to be the belly of the beast, permission to provide cover, sir? Hey, you brought your A-game, kid. Like a true wrecker. And I want to remember us just like this. Before the rust sets in. Having a swell time taking the long way home in Ultra Magnus's boat, I'm sure. Miko included. The beast hunt kinda imploded, Doc. Not today, all right? Alone's how I prefer to roll. Fine. But in case you haven't figured it out, I don't play well with others. Know what I love most about Viacon troopers? You sure you weren't a wrecker? I've never been one for chit-chat. Hey, don't assume you know me. Guys like Magnus, I don't let them peel my paint. I peel theirs. Just burns me up when a wrecker goes soft. Okay, running from bulk, shutting down like that. Pretty spineless of me. In back. Because you didn't, sir. I recalibrated your ship's engines. You can expect a 10% increase in vector thrust. And no additional security. Something doesn't smell right. Well, this is one whole lot of ugly. Permission to employ a grenade in a confined space, sir? Who's this guy? Well then, let's dance. And here I was just beginning to tolerate you. Magnus fought like a wrecker. I'm still two-fisted. Guess we have all the time in the world to make Mr. Personality tell us everything he knows. Doc, the commander's ready. Somebody knew we were coming. Permission to hasten our progress, Chief? Maybe Buckethead's after the techno-babble. And no ground activity. It's a little too quiet out there. So the kid clipped the business end of Laserbeak's transponder. Maybe we should give it wings. Then let's do it. For the doc. Easy, champ. Let me try uncrossing some wires. Too risky. Both sides are getting real good at rooting out that kind of trick. Come on, kid. Let's light this thing. The boss will be fine. Hoo-ah! Commander, we've arrived. At the Well of Allsparks. Let's get this party started. When do we leave? Why send the Allspark to Theta Scorpii? One of the most hazardous star systems in the galaxy. With all the gamma bursts and planetoid collisions out here, how can you be sure it survived? Well, I'll try not to scratch the paint on this tub, but no promises. You're the boss. Not good. Optimus, plasma storm, incoming. Get out of there! That Allspark container may be indestructible, but you aren't. Come on, Chief. We're out of time. Optimus, if we don't get out of here right now... Optimus! That's why he's Prime. Cutting it a little close, don't you think? Hang on to your hubcaps. That's the future of life on Cybertron, huh? I kind of figured it'd be bigger. That hit we took did some damage. Receiver's operational, but we can't transmit. The big U could have taken Earth behind our backs. Why come back to Cybertron? I thought the container was indestructible. I've been worse. So how are we gonna get that thing to safety? Yeehaw!